Yes. So friends, today's session is on AFM mock exam. As I promised you, we'll be having 3 mock examinations and 3 MCQs. So here we have started with the first one where we have done the first one like this every week. Today is Wednesday. Again, the next week you will have the next paper. Like that, every Wednesday you will have examination for the next 3 weeks, friends. And by the end of the third week, we should be ready for the upcoming May 2025 AFM examination. All right. Yes. Yeah, Indra, there is no Zoom meeting. I decided to go live on YouTube itself. You can ask me all your doubts over here. Because when I was going live on Zoom, the video clarity was not being very comfortable, and later on, students were not finding it clear. Okay, those who are attending live, for them it's comfortable, but not for those who are attending it afterwards. So whatever doubts, anything that you have, you can always ask me over here. So friends, shall we begin with today's mock examination? Yeah. All right. So friends, this is the first mock test. You have mock test and we have the suggested answers are also uploaded over here. So let me begin one by one. We had a detailed questions and we also had the MCQs also in line. All right. So friends, MCQ part here, I might effort today will not be on, spending time to solve the problems because it will take a very long time. Today's objective will be to tell you how you are going to evaluate your paper or how you will get marks when you write in the upcoming examination. Everybody clear with this part? Okay. So I'll just do one thing. I'll just show you the status of this assignment. This is the assignment we are talking about. And 16 students have written it, friends. Only 16. There are still 500 plus students who enrolled for the mentoring program. I want others also to write it, but those who wrote it, hats off to all of you. You have shown amazing level of dedication. This will definitely help you in the upcoming exam. Others, please take this very, very seriously. You all also have to write down this examination even if you are not fully prepared. Hats off Amita, Anandu, Ashish, Bushaira, Chaitra, Ghanshyam, Harita, Jemshi, Sangeeta, Santosh, Sheikh, Samruda, Shivkumar, Srijanani, Sumukha and Venkat. Great job all of you. So what I'm going to do is I'm randomly going to take one of the answer sheets over here of any one person. Let us say I will take Harita's answer sheet. Okay. It's approved. I'll just open the solution that she has uploaded over here. Excellent. All right. So once I open it, I'm going to read through the answer paper and I'm going to give it marks. Okay. Based on the suggested answer. So this is her answer sheet. We have the question paper also over here. We have both. I think we have opened two same thing. Case scenario. I think one is enough. I'll close one. I'll close this. Okay. So this is question number 1. Live streaming. Okay. This is required. I'll close this also. Fine. Okay, so 1 minute. So we have one of the answer papers opened over here and we have the case scenarios given over here. I'll also open the suggested answer, friends, so that I can cross check the solution and see whether you have got the right answer. Okay. Starting with the MCQs, correct? So we'll keep the MCQ solutions open. So are you all ready, friends? Shall we begin with today's session? Please type ready in the chat box. All right, friends, let's begin with today's test. So first one we have given around 30 marks of case scenario. All right. So one of the questions over here is, friends, even if it's a case scenario or it is a normal question, always start with working note number 1, basic data. Always start with working note number 1, basic data. Write down all the numbers. Understand the numbers, only then you will be able to solve the question very, very clearly. All right. So when you come down in this question, you have alpha, beta, gamma. Capital is given, debt to asset ratio is given. This question is exactly the same question from your study material, friends. It's a question on economic value added. Okay. So for this question, when you come down, they have given you the data. EBIT is also given. So ideally, the moment you put all these data, you will know that you need to find out the EVA, economic value added. How do you find out the economic value added? You take the EBIT, what is available with you, minus you will take the total investment, okay, into WACC. So that will give you what should be the actual return that you should get. If the EVA is positive, it means it's very good. If the EVA is negative, it means not so good. So you work out all those things, and now based on that, they're asking you what is the WACC. How do you find out the WACC? You have to take the post-tax cost of debt into weight of debt plus cost of equity into weight of equity. Everybody clear with this part? So when you do like this, the answer that you get for the first question is, hold on, I think I have opened the solution for, wait, I'll take Aarti Jain, she hasn't done it, wait. I'll open, I think, I don't know whose I opened, I'm opening Bushera's right now, just to cross check. Okay. So I think they have all started with the detailed answer sheet and then gone to the other one, is it? So let us also stick to that one. I'll take some other image. This is not very clear. If I get a more clearer image, it will be easier for me to correct your paper. Just a moment. Let me try Amita Sunny. Okay, so I think she has started with the MCQ first. All right. So Amita, one of the suggestions that I would like to give you, I'm not sure if you're live over here right now. You have given the answers over here, but giving answers alone may not help. You have to give the detailed workings as to how you have got these answers. Are you clear, Amita? I'll take the reading pen now, so I can correct this and give marks right away over here. Okay. So first question answer, what she has got is, answer is A. So what she has got, the answer she has got correct, but this answer is having how many marks, friends? Let's cross check that also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. Each question is carrying around 2 marks. So Amitabh, in my opinion, when you're doing this, you are supposed to also give the working notes. Have you given the working notes anywhere below? This is descriptive questions. No, here this is the other ones that you have done, correct? So one suggestion, Amitabh. Hold on. Venkat, you wouldn't have given the calculation for MCQ. Are you trying to tell in the exam you don't need to give it, but the working note always forms part of your question, Venkat. Right? He has got the answer right, but how she has got it right is not very much visible from this. But for time being, I'll give her the benefit of doubt and I'll give her full marks. But exam point of view, please give the working notes also to explain to you. Are you saying that you don't have space to give the calculations of MCQ? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Venkat? Please confirm that part once again. All right. Yes. Now, what about question number 2? Answer is option B. She hasn't done it. So what was question number 2? Let's just read question number 2 once. EVA has to be found out. So she had to work out the EVA, correct? Fine. What about question number 3? Option C. Okay, in exam it comes in OMR, Ghansham, I understand, but you have the other answer sheet where you can give the working note references also, right? Or is it that they are giving you rough sheets for the same thing? Please confirm that part. But from what I understand, when you have MCQ, the workings are also important. How will you get the answer? You have to work it out somewhere. Am I right? Anandu, in my opinion, anyways, you have to work it out. Am I right? In my opinion, if you give the working note somewhere, now for example, you get a table like this. How do you get the answer of this one as, let's say option is A, 13.52 is the answer, correct? How do you get that answer? You have to do that working somewhere. Am I right? Correct? Fine. So do one thing. If you feel that, go through the exam instructions once again. Okay. In order to get these answers, anyways, you have to work it out. Without working out, it's very difficult to get those answers. But if the exam instruction says just clear it in the OMR, you don't need the workings for it, you can drop it. But I would always recommend that when you are, doing it, you do it separately, because the working notes are important. So let us say later on someone gets a doubt as to how you got the answer. They will always have some base to cross-check the same thing. That's all that I'm trying to intend over here. Okay, Shreyas, your point is that whether it will be checked by the evaluators or no is something. I'll just give you an answer for that. Now, for example, now let's say we'll talk about the second question. Economic value added for Beta Limited. Okay, what is the formula for that? We have to find out the NOPAT minus investment into WACC. you cannot do it in calculator just like that. You will need some workings for that, correct? I'm just trying to tell that put that workings in a neat manner somewhere. It won't take much of your time according to me, but at least when you do it, the valuer, if they wants to check how you got the answer, he will get to know what flow you have followed. That is my opinion. But see, it's coming in OMR. So definitely you are going to get marks whether you do the workings or you don't do the workings. So I leave it on you. But one thing what I have learned in my last 10 years of teaching experience is that these numbers are all very complicated. They are all lengthy problems, right? So when you just try doing it in the calculator, you tend to make more mistakes. So invest some time, put the working note somewhere, at least in a way that you understand, so that later on, at least you're confident that your answers are absolutely correct. All right, everyone clear with this part? Yes. So the second one, the answer is given. The third one is option C. So here I'll give her marks for this. Fourth one, she has written option C. Fourth one is option, yes, fourth one is option C. That's also correct. 5 is option B. She has got it correct. 6 is option C. The answer is D, but she has got it C. So Amita, your answer is wrong over here, all right? 7. Yeah, Ghanshyam, do it in the answer paper. You can give a heading that you're doing it for the MCQ. All right. Yes. Question number 7, the option is given as C. That's correct. 8 is again B over here, but she's got the answer as C. That's again wrong over here. Okay, let me come down. 9, she has not done it. So 9 not done, 10 not done. 11, she's got the answer as A, but it is not written properly, Amita. Please write neatly. Okay, so I'll just check 11A. 11 is also B, so even though the answer is, it is wrong. Okay, 12 again, she has not done it. What about 13? Let's check for 13. The answer is option B. She's got it right. 14 again is B, and 15 it is A. So here this has gone wrong. So let's check what are the points that they are given in this question. Every question is having 2 marks each, right? First one is 2 marks. Let's check the second one is also 2 marks. Third one is also 2 marks. All right. I'll just explain the concept also. Let me just give her marks first, and I'll do the conceptual part also. This working that she has done 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She got 7 questions correct. So in this MCQ, she has actually scored 14 out of, I believe, 30 marks. Correct? Right. Now let me discuss the question and tell you. First question was on economic value added. A very, very simple question. Now when you go to question number 2, this is a question on cancellation of forward contract. This exact question is there in your Forex chapter in the illustration. If I am not wrong, illustration number 4 or illustration number 5 of your institute study material. Everybody clear? So they have given you the spot rate over here. They have given you the swap points. From this, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to find out the forward rate. Okay. Now they have told the bank may accept the request of the customer of deliver before the due date, provided the customer is ready to bear the loss of any consisting of swap difference will be there. Interest on outlay of funds will also be there. Okay. Swap difference plus interest on outlay of funds, both will be there. Fixed charges will not be there. So ideally the answer should be C. Let's just cross check and confirm. For 6, the answer is, oh, that's what she has written, is it? What is the answer given in the suggested? D. Let's just check what is D. Fixed charges plus swap difference plus interest on outlay of funds. So friends, as per FEDI rules, there will be some fixed charges also, which is more of a theory part, because in practice, the problem that we do, that will consist of only swap difference and interest on outlay of funds. Everybody clear with this part now? Okay. Now, in case of early delivery, the bank shall charge an interest on outlay of funds at a rate not less than, friends, it is not less than the prime lending rate. So we need to actually go and check what is the prime lending rate. This is question number 7. Answer is C. So right now the prime lending rate is how much? 12%. That is the reason they have done it this way. Prime lending rate. Everybody clear? Then they have told you to find out the swap loss or the swap difference. That I cannot give it over here. We need to draw the diagram to work out the answer. Based on that, they will be giving you the answer. So that they have done. Interest on outlay will be based on the fund blocked. I will do one thing. I will do one of these, this question. I will solve it in my important questions. Yes, friends, I forgot to inform you that. Please stay tuned to my YouTube channel. we are going to create a playlist called as Super 25. What is Super 25? The 25 important expected questions for the May 2025 examination. Everybody clear? Okay. And the last one is a net inflow. So all these we have to work out. Only then we will be able to get the answer for these questions. I hope everybody is clear with this part. Yes. Next question is a question on multilateral netting. So far, we have only got bilateral netting questions, but in one of the RTPs or one of the old MTPs, there has been a question on multilateral netting. So here what you have to do, individually you have to set off. So for example, France to Germany is 80, Germany to France is 120. If you set off these two things, what will you get over here? 40. Like that, UK to, let us say, Germany is 120, Germany to UK is also 120. So sorry, UK to Germany, Germany to UK. So that cannot be set off like that. Yeah, UK to Germany is again 80. Here, if you see UK to Germany is how much? 120. Like this, we can set off as much as possible. Then what is remaining is what we should net off together. That is what we call it as a multilateral netting. All right. So before you apply multilateral netting, it is important that you apply question number 11. The answer is B, that is bilateral netting. So only after you do bilateral netting, you can go for what? Multilateral netting. Everybody clear? And then the remaining questions are all problem driven, which I have already explained over here. I hope everybody is clear so far, friends. Yes. So by doing so, we are done with the MCQ part. Now, shall we go to the other paper evaluation? Okay. I'll just come down. Let me rotate this. Oh. Yes. Okay, Amita, presentation is very, very important. Please present it neatly in the examination. If you are telling 3A, that's a question, please present it neatly. Okay, otherwise the person might not understand. You've written profits over here, but in my language, I don't see this as profit at all. It looks very, very vague. Okay, shares outstanding also you've written very fast. So when you write quickly, the handwriting becomes illegible. I don't want you to be neat. I just want you to be legible. Please understand that there is difference between being neat and being legible. Everybody clear? You don't have to be neat, just be legible. When you are writing, I should be able to read through. That is very, very important. Everyone clear with this part now? Okay. Now let me do one thing. I will close this and I will open the other question paper. Yes, so this is the detailed question paper. Let me take this question also, the detailed question paper. On this. Okay. Here we have the solutions also. Everybody clear with this part? Now let's start off. So what is the first question that Amita has done? She has done question number 3A. Let's take question number 3A now. Okay. So it's a question from mergers. Swap ratio is 2:3. B is acquiring S Limited. PAT, number of shares, etc. is given. What's the number of shares to be issued by B for acquisition of S? So from the exchange ratio, you can always find out how many number of shares are supposed to be issued. What is the EPS of B after acquisition? Determine the equivalent earnings per share. What is the expected market price? Determine the market value of the merged firm. After announcement of merger, if the price goes up by 10%, now total 8 marks, how many requirements are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 requirements are there. So use your common sense and tell me per requirement, how much is the marks that they are planning to give you? 1.5. Everyone clear? But they may vary it based on their judgment. Like for example, if question 1 is very easy, they may give 1 mark, and then they may give 2 marks. All that depends upon them. For timing, what we will do is we will value each requirement for 1 marks. All right. So let me see. Let's put the basic data. But Amita, you should give the heading. Working note number 1, basic data. That is not given. When you write down, you're supposed to write point number A, point number B, C, etc. So that is basic data is given. All right. They have shares ratio. Amita, not at all legible. 2:3. Number of shares to be issued will be 1,20,000 shares. Total number of shares will be 7,20,000. Total earnings, all this has to be written very neatly. Point number A, B, C. Your answer is correct, but it is not legible. So as a valuer, when I'm correcting it, I may face some strain and I may not be able to, give full justice to what is being done. You have written actual return over here, but how do I understand its actual return? So please work on the presentation part. All right. Now let me just go to the right side. So let's check the solutions one by one. So first one, you get 1,20,000 shares. Let's check. Question number 3, right? Let's take question number 3. Like this, you evaluate your paper also, friends. Do a self-evaluation. If you want a evaluation to be done by a CA, I have shared the contact details of Mr. Ritesh. He will help you to do that. Here, I'll give you the answer one by one. All right. So here the free float. This is question number 3, is it? It's question 2. 2B. 3. Okay. So first one, the answer that she has got over here is 1,20,000 shares. Is that the same answer that she has got? Yes. So she'll get how much marks over here? 1.5 marks will be given for the first one. Second one, she got the answer as 3.54. Yes. Even here you have got 3.5, 3.54. So here again, how much marks she will get? She will get 1.5 marks. Everyone here. Equivalent EPS, she got the answer as 2.36. Let's check. Yes, she's got 2 points, but handwriting is not very clean, but she's got the answers. I'm going to give her 1.5 marks. Market value, she's got 170 lakhs. Let's check. 35.4 is the market price. Yes, she's got 35.4, 170 lakhs. Another 1.5 marks she will get for this one. Market value of the merged firm, 254 lakhs. I think she's gone wrong somewhere. Value after merger is 256. I think that's a rounding off difference. I will give her the benefit of doubt and I will give her 1.5 marks for this. All right. And I think that's it. Last one is what? Equivalent EPS, BSE price. After announcement, the price goes up. So you get a new market price, A divided by D. So I think you get 12.26%. She's got the answer as 11.67, no marks for this one. So in this question, out of 8 marks, she will get 6.5 out of 8 marks. Are you all clear with this part now? Yes. Gansham, what will be 1.33? I'm sorry, I didn't follow that part. Okay. So I'll go to the next question, friends. So like this, you are supposed to evaluate your paper also. Working note 1, basic data. Working note 2, analysis. And after that, you should keep solving the questions one by one. Then she has done question number 2A. Let me take question number 2A now. Okay, question number 2A. So here, wait, this is the answer. Let the question first. Let's read the question. PQ expects a sales of 100 lakhs. Same will increase by 20 lakhs for the next 4 years. At the end of the 5-year project will wound up. Depreciation will be 20%. The expense excluding depreciation will be 40%. No salvage value. They plan to invest the money and the NPV will be 0. The corporate tax is how much percentage? 30%. So you're required to calculate the investment which can be made in the plan. How do you know what is the investment to be made in the plan? It will be based on the NPV, the net present value. Everyone clear, friends? So based on this, when you try solving this question, here they have given you the sales, the depreciation, they have done the workings, they have worked out everything. Ultimately, it should be 0 and your price turns out to be how much? 420. Okay, they have given an alternate solution also over here, where you get the answer as 280.63. So I think any one, either 420 or 280.63 can be given as a correct answer and 8-mark question. Let us see the answer she has got. Sales, expense, EBT, tax, 2B, 0.067, EPS, PE ratio 25. She's got the answer as 140.625. Is that the answer that we get over here? No, we get either 420. I think she has excluded depreciation, or you get 280. When you compare with this, the answer here, wait, presentation also is little difficult for me to follow. 1 minute. Till 293. 2A is getting over here. 293. Okay, then that's not done correctly. She has moved off to question number 2B. This answer is wrong, or if you won't be scoring any marks over here. So others, please cross check. Okay, Kansham, per answer is 1.33. Why do you say 1.33 per answer? It's 8 divided by 6. Is it because of that? Okay, it's 1.33 per answer. Is it? I have given 1.5. Okay, let's change to 1.33. Then you said is correct. Thank you, Ghanshyam, for letting me know about that. One point three three, 1.33, 1.33, 4 and 5. So she's got 5 out of 6, correct? So how much is 1.33 into 5? 6.65, around 6.5. So whatever I put is almost correct. Okay. 1 minute. Venkatram, what is 420 lakhs? When you're writing the message, please write the reference also. I'm just losing it out. Okay. Yes, here she has got the total as 293.7, but she stopped with that. So we cannot give her marks. 3B also not written. So we can't give marks over here. Are you clear? 2B, let us check now. 2B is a question where you have listed in the stock exchange. Value of the stock is 45 crore. Market price 150. Capitalization rate is 20%. The promoter holdings is restricted to 75% as per the normal listing norms. The BOD has decided to fall in line with the promoters holding of 75% by issuing bonus shares to the minority shareholders. So what will be the bonus ratio, etc. is what they are asking. Fine. So from this, let's go and check the suggested also. One moment. Yes. So free float is 45. Market price is 150. So shares to be given to the market minority is 30 lakh shares. That should be 20%. So the total value should be 150 lakhs. Hence the promoter can hold 120 lakhs. 120 lakhs has to now be turning out to be how much? 75%. So the total value should be 160. So to reach 160, how much bonus share has to be given? 40 lakhs. So 10 lakh has to be given for every 30 lakhs. So like that you get the ratio as 1:3. And once you get that, you can find out the MPS after bonus. How do you find out the MPS after bonus? Total market value after bonus divided by number of shares after bonus. And last, you do free float market capitalization. So let's check the answers of Amita over here. 80% by promoters, MPS, total value 1.5 crore. New promotional activity. It is very difficult to read and understand. New promoters holding shares to have, what is this? 1.24 is 1.6. What you have done is correct. 1.24 divided by 1.6. One 1.2 divided by 75%. Yes. 160. That part is correct. 160. Then you should minus it with 150. The total share value is 150, but you should reduce it from 120. That is the minority Holdings is what we are trying to find out over here, correct? 120 is held by the promoters. So rebalance 40, you have taken 150 over here. So you get 10 and the ratio goes wrong. So Amita, this answer is not correct. Okay. Yeah, Sajin, the suggested answer is uploaded in the app itself. You can always check it from there. Okay. Then market price after bonus. So market price after bonus, you get the answer as 140.65. But I think since you went wrong in the first case, you might go wrong in the second case also. No, but you got the right answer. You have done it correctly here. How did you do it correctly here? 225 EPS given. 1 minute. MPS 150. EPS is 30. Okay. So you've got this answer correct over here. But it is not very legible. 45 divided by 1.6. 4,500 divided by 1,160 lakhs. Okay, EPS is 28.13. Perfect. So you get this answer correct. How many requirements are there in this question? Let's go and check that. You have 3 requirements, 6 marks. So each requirement will have how many marks, friends? It will have around 2 marks. Everybody clear? Last one is free float market cap. But the answer is 56.25. Let us cross check. 56.2 crore. Even that answer is correct. So this question you will get 4 out of 6. Everybody clear? Then she has gone to question number 1A. Let us take question number 1A. 1A, they have given you the cost of the machine, maintenance, repair cost, scrap value. Future replacement will be identical machine, will have the same cost, revenue will be unaffected, ignore this, etc. So they want to know replace at least every 4 years. Okay, costs incurred are given below. Machine used on a production line must be replaced every 4 years. Now they have given all the data. Future replacement revenue will be unaffected. Cost of capital is also given over here. Am I right? Okay, so based on this, let us just check. Revenue is given. Purchase cost is given. I'll just take the solution here also. So you all have the suggested answer with you also, friends. Cross check your answers parallelly and give yourself marks. So now, if you replace in 1 year, you get an NPV of how much? Versus when you replace in 2 years, how much do you get? 3 years, how much do you get? 4 years, how much do you get? So then, after you take all these things, they calculate the NPV for each of the replacement cycle. So first case, you get minus 46, 72, 98, 124. But there is a life disparity, hence you calculate the EAC, the equated annual cost. So like that, when you do for all the 4, you understand that EAC is minimum for which one? It is minimum when the life is 3 years. Let's check how Amita has done it now. Let's put the data. Present value NPV, she's got 9,000. B also 9,000. Wait. A is minus 46,000. Amita, you've got the number as 9,000, is it? 1263. Project B again 9,000. Project A standard deviation. Project B standard deviation. No, it's gone out of the way. It's gone to some other direction. This answer is not correct. I'm just putting a wrong over here. Let me take question number 4A now. Wait, is it B that I'm checking or am I checking A? Wait. Okay, 1A gets over here. Sorry, that is 1B, is it? Fine. Let's check B. They have given the cash flow and have given the probability, and they want you to find out the NPV, standard deviation, profitability. Okay, let me take the solution now. Okay, PV got 9,000, 9,000, correct? I'll just, this part is correct. NPV part is correct. What about the second one? Second one, they want you to find out the standard deviation, is it? So you get 4450, 3795. That's also correct. 4450 is correct. 3795 is also correct. Very good. And then the last question is profitability index 1.25, 1.3. Okay, here you didn't find the PI, so the third part is not correct. So when you look at the mark distribution, you have 4 questions, each having 6 marks. So total will be 1.5 marks per question. All right, which project do you recommend? They asked you to profitability index. Have you done that? Not done. So you've done 2 correct of 4 requirements. So can I give you 3 out of 6 marks? Others, please give yourself self-evaluated marks parallelly now. Question 4A, 4B. Let me take question 4A now. This is 5A. Okay, question on Forex. Let's see how she has done that question. 4A not done. Let's go to 4B. 4B is a question on mutual fund, which is your study material, portfolio value, income, total, share issued, income of May, etc. All right, then done. You get the NPV as 18.011. Let's confirm that number, friends. Not 4A, 4B. 19.46 is the issue price for April. Oh, she's got the issue price as 18.01, correct. For May, 8.81. So May she has got 18.506, again not correct. On 30th June is 20.43. She has got 19.64. Unfortunately, that is also correct, friends. So let's go to the next one now. That's it. She has completed the answer sheet with this. Can I calculate how much marks she has scored over here now? 14 in the MCQ. I'm just adding it up, okay? 14 plus. Okay, this question she has scored 6.5. 14 plus 6.5 plus, this is not correct. 4 out of 6. That is 24.5. Other question is 3 out of 6. Unfortunately, she scored only 27 in this, friends. Hold on. Is there some problem in the last requirement? Have I some wrong suggested answer? Please confirm, I'll wait for you. Have I read a different question and a different answer? No, I've done it correctly. Yeah, I think that different question I've sorted out. I think I'm clear with that part. Yes. Last one is clear, right? Okay. Many questions have been left unanswered. Friends, parallelly, can you do a self-evaluation of your own paper? So first of all, hats off to you, whose paper I have corrected right now. You have written the answer sheet. It's absolutely fine if you have not got good marks. Now, what are you supposed to do? That's my next question. So here we have got less marks. That doesn't mean that in the exam you'll get less marks. But it's an overall experience that you just got right now. What I used to do for my exam was, once I evaluate my paper or I write a paper one time, I do a self-evaluation, I get less marks. Next day, I write the same paper again, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. This time I will score 60 out of 100. Third day again I will write down. But when I do the same paper 3 times, I get extreme good exposure on different topics at the same day. And I end up scoring at least 80 or 85 out of 100. That is where I get the confidence that yes, I can absolutely go ahead and crack more questions like this. So friends, like this, please evaluate your paper. And once you evaluate, can you please WhatsApp me whatever marks you have got? More or less, I don't care. Just WhatsApp me your marks, and tomorrow or day after tomorrow, sit once again, write the same paper again and see the difference in how much you wrote now and how much you're writing later. That exam experience is very, very important, friends, from the upcoming exam point of view, because only if you have that excellent exam experience, then when you go to and write the exam, trust me, easily you will score 10 marks more in AFM paper because of exam writing skill. So friends, with this, shall I pack up my session now? Can you all please message me your marks after you're done? You have my number with you, right? Okay, please message me whatever answer you have got. And many of you haven't written it. I request you all, friends, please sit down and write the answer paper on your own. Next Wednesday, again, I will come live and I will discuss with you the next mock exam. Like this, we have done all the assignments. Now we are doing 3 mock exam. Once we are done with this, you are ready for the upcoming May 2025 AFM examination. Thank you so much, friends. I hope this session was useful to all of you. Please subscribe to my channel and share my YouTube channel with others also, so that others can also benefit from this. I'm very happy to see you all here. Keep studying along with me. Let us study together. Let us win together. Thank you so much, friends. Have a nice time ahead.